That's right, Ron. This area of the no parking ban is almost always full of cars, especially from students. But at some point this week, they'll all have to vacate the streets for crews to be able to come in and clear some of that snow. As you can see, a 48-hour notice has been put up. This is for streets Iowa, Jefferson, Washington, and College. And they had to do this one time last month, and 92 people had their cars towed for not listening to these signs right here. They're hoping to see lower numbers this week. Ahead of another snowstorm, the Iowa City Streets crew is mixing up a fresh batch of salt and sand for the roads. They're also looking ahead to snow removal days later by putting in a tow notice for streets east of downtown.
And after a few snow events, it becomes very difficult for the cars to utilize the parking space, and it becomes unsafe.
Drivers have 48 hours to move their cars off the side of the roads or risk being towed.
So we can get in and get some bare pavement shown again is quite important in a timely manner.
Margie Hemley is working to dig her car out. She was one of 92 people that had their cars towed during last month's ban.
I was out of the country, and then I got the news from my friend that both our cars were towed, and it took me 3 days to get it out because I wasn't here.
It cost her about $200 to get her car out.
My 15 years of living here, that was the first time that my car was towed. My friend came at night, so she didn't see the sign that it was time to go out.
Hemley says she understands it's important, but wishes there could be more warning time. It's city ordinance for drivers to move their cars every 48 hours or risk being towed or fined. So far this winter, they've had to tow 250 cars.
We like to try to prevent it, and ideally if we could notify the resident and then have them dig themselves out, but we sure don't want to be waiting for them to do that when we have the equipment standing by. So towing is the only way to go.
Because the city has such a high number of commuters that work at the university and students, they don't like to put these tow notices out often. I mentioned 250 cars have been towed this winter. Some of those did come from the downtown area as crews are trying to clear snow overnight. Parking is never allowed overnight in downtown Iowa City. Reporting in Iowa City, Jalen Socek, News 7 KWWL.
And Jalen, hey, thank you.